Okay, we got some incredible news in the Canadian stock market with some wild day here today. A couple big buyouts on the TSX. So looking at here, the Dow Jones, Nasdaq, S&P 500, all flat for the day. But the TSX made it interesting. First buyout here was this mining company, up 60%, all cash deal. They're getting bought out by a South African company. And I don't know anything about this other than apparently they do precious metals. But there you go, plus 60%. But for me personally, this is the big one. Crew Energy up 76%. This is wild for me. I literally just got into this stock about 2 months ago. And this is my first ever buyout. So in the past, I've bought into companies, sold them, and then they've been bought out. I've thought about getting into companies, never did, and they got bought out. This is the first time I've been in one. So it's an exciting day. And I originally posted about this Crew Energy about a month ago. This is when I bought it. So it's definitely been less than 2 months since I've owned these shares. And at the time, I was looking for an LNG play. Crew Energy was there. But if you watched the video, I thought they were either going to get bought out or they were going to buy someone out. And I was kind of leaning to them buying someone else out. So I'm glad that they went the other way on that, of course. My original thinking was all the big players really didn't need their inventory. Everyone around them's got decades worth of inventory. I thought they might have tried to make a move for some smaller players that were around them, kind of like tuck-in acquisitions. But the one thing I missed on that was their infrastructure. I missed that other companies could use their synergies, their size, and check out Tourmaline Oil here. Look at that stock, up 4%. Wasn't fazed by this acquisition at all. It's a $21 billion company. They've got decades worth of inventory, but they really want to be in that Montney play. So clearly the market thinks it's a good play for Tourmaline Oil. It's a great play for Crew Energy. Crew Energy did have high insider ownership, which was one of the deciding factors for me when I bought into it. And I wasn't ever going to buy any more Crew Energy, but the size I did have pushed my RSPs to almost an all-time high. My tax-free savings account is at all-time highs after this acquisition of Crew Energy. So I tend to play big growth plays in my TFSA. I usually try and think of events 6 months, a year out that might boost up some stock prices. And LNG was one of them. Crew Energy just happened to be the one I decided to pick and aim for, and I got really lucky on this. So it was a nice surprise waking up because I remember Strathcona Energy here. I would say it's only been about less than a year maybe when they bought Pipe Resources. Essentially, Pipe had land in the Montney, natural gas play right beside Crude Energy, and Strathcona pretty much bought him at a zero premium. They just gave him stock into this company and said, take it or leave it. So that was ultimately one of the reasons why I thought Crew Energy would have just tried to go it alone and do it themselves. But yeah, Strathcona Resources, they must have gotten a really good deal on that pipe acquisition they did. Let me look into that one again. When did they buy that? Was it longer? Would have been last year. Yeah, Pipe Energy. It hasn't even been a year. Yeah, so this is the Strathcona buying Pipe Energy, the natural gas play right beside Crew Energy. And it was an all-stock deal. I remember thinking about buying into Pipe at the time. Never did, never owned it. I was watching it and it was getting slaughtered, the stock. I think they did pay a little bit of a premium, but for the most part, it wasn't anything overwhelming from my memory, especially because the stock got so beaten down on it. Yeah, maybe my memory's fading a bit. Maybe there was a bit of a pump on this one, because the deal here looks pretty good for Pipeline too anyways. Getting about 10% of the company. Okay, they did pretty good, I'm sure. But yeah, I immediately thought of Pipeline when I was looking at Crew Energy there. So it was nice to be bought out by at least one of them. And look at this, price of oil back up to $80. That market sell-off about a week ago, completely gone as far as oil and natural gas go. It looked like it was going to break down below 70, end of summer. Nice little boost here. But look at this 5-year chart. Oil's been pretty stable here, between 70 to 85 USD. Nice range bound. I don't think it's going to go any higher since we're going into the fall season. But yeah, across the oil and natural gas markets, everything was pumping in that today because of the buyouts. I'll have to check out Terminally Oil. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with it. For my RRSPs, I think I'll keep it, but I'm unsure. For my tax-free savings account, I'll likely sell it sometime. I'm all about growth, so if I find a better buy, this will probably be one I sell. But who knows, I might keep it. But I am looking for some LNG plays now. Couple interesting stocks I'll have to look into: Navista, Birchcliff, Advantage, Kelt. Kelt might be interesting. Surge. So there's definitely a few more LNG plays out there. You can look at all of them, all 5, almost 10% up on the day. Everything oil and gas was skyrocketing today with this buyout. So maybe we'll let things calm down. We are going into the winter season, so natural gas might get a little bit of a boost in price. Who knows? I'm going to be looking for some more LNG plays. Maybe I'll post what I find here on this YouTube channel. If you have anything I should check out, put it down in the comment section below, and thanks for watching.